Hi, my name's Ikra. I'm 28. I'm from Bradford. I study psychology at Leeds and I'm visually impaired. I started mixed martial arts a year and a bit ago. And mixed martial arts was not anything on my list. Boxing was like the main thing. I didn't even know anything about mixed martial arts. When I went for my tests, I want to compete in boxer. I was told I wouldn't pass the CN test. That's very important. You can play like one or two other ones, but if you play that, then you can't really do boxing as a higher level. Because it's very important because there can be some risks. So after my test, and I was told I couldn't do boxing at a higher level. I was frustrated. I was like, my dreams have come to an end. But then my sister was like, no, it hasn't. There's always a solution to your problem. And I did a bit of research. I was like, maybe mixed martial arts. That's how it came about, mixed martial arts.
That's amazing. So what kind of stuff do you do like in the sessions? Because I think some people don't know exactly what mixed martial arts is.
Mixed martial arts is a competitive combat sports. There's 500 techniques you need to know.
Wow.
There's like, you don't need to have sight to do mixed martial arts. You just need to know the sound and the footsteps of your opponent. So there are 500 techniques. You need to know all 500 techniques because you don't know, like your opponent might use something that you might not learn and they might knock you out. You have to have a lot of concentration because you need to know where your opponent's coming from, their sound and stuff.
It sounds really like accessible for visually impaired people. Do you think people know that? I feel like some people will be surprised to hear how accessible it is from how you described it.
I think no, like people don't really know how accessible mixed martial arts is, but I think with combat sports, like, people don't know how accessible it can get. Like you just need to know the sound and stuff. And I think when you're training, you start learning on them techniques, and also like some points in your training, your opponent will be blindfolded as well.
Oh wow! So what adaptations have they made like for you when you're doing your training to help you access it, like with your visual impairment?
So the advancements they have made are having a good coach who understands and who has like experience will explain like each detail by step to you. So because then you're not injured yourself, and your opponent doesn't get injured. And also, I think you need to have the right equipment, like knee pads and head pads and stuff. So that even if you get hurt or injured, you're not like nothing's broken or stuff.
What skills do you think you've gained from it, or like has it helped you like physically, mentally? Like what do you think? Like when you think you're out doing it?
I think there's a lot of benefits you get out of doing any kind of sports, but especially like mixed martial arts or combat sports is like, first of all, it's good for your physical health because it releases the endorphins, chemicals, and also it's good for your mental health. Like I think being a VI, like every day, like you feel like some days you feel depressed or like sad. You might think about why is this happening to me for, but no one else can see that. Everyone will see like you're doing everything, you're happy. It makes you take all your anger out and frustration.
What would you say to any visually impaired people who were thinking about trying MMA?
I think MMA, I think if you want to try it, give it a go because it's like once you're in it, you'll be like, this is the best thing I have ever done. And also it keeps you like grounded.
I really like what you said about it helping you like keeping you grounded.
Yeah.
It makes me like, do you feel like when you're doing it because you're concentrating, it kind of helps clear your mind and like you're really present in your body?
Yeah, it makes you think like there's nothing, like you're just focused in that mindset.
Do you have any advice for people looking to start MMA?
Like I think like first session you go into, It's doesn't be basics, like it's gonna be warm up, like your core, like they like at the start they make it do like different kind of like body exercises. There's some things that you might do on your first lesson, you might be like, this is like nothing to do with mixed martial arts. Like for example, like squats, push-ups, like leg raises, all them, but they are good for your core.
Do you wish you'd started earlier?
Yes, I think like when I think no one told me about I never knew like females could do mixed martial arts. All the time I thought only guys do it, only guys get into fighting and stuff, like, but I also think like when I was like young, if someone told me about mixed martial arts, it would have been a lot more beneficial. Like it's like you find like how to defend yourself. So I think if you can start early, I would 100% say start, even start now.